Alright guys, somebody thinks it's time to play ball, huh? Yeah, it's too hot to play ball. Alright, good enough. So this is, I'm gonna kill this dog. So this is the idea here. So I got this cardboard and I used my laser to plumb up to the flange. So the flange is right there. And the rear axle is right there at that X right there. So this whole thing needs to move down, and that's all the pipe I got. So I can move the muffler down, right? Move the muffler, the whole system back like that. Pretty close. So then I just gotta add some longer straight pieces to here. So I might have to order one more stick, one more 48-inch piece of tubing to add to here, and then the flange. I don't know how that flange is. I mean, okay, so this is the front of the truck. You got the left bank of the engine, you got the right bank, you know, driver's side, passenger side. And this is kind of interesting that they come over this side. They got flexes on here. Huh. Flexes, okay. In other words, those are flexo connectors on there. They do got the downpipes over there all wrapped up really nice with insulation, so they probably get pretty damn hot. And then here's the flange I was talking about. Okay, 2 bolts. And on this side, they just got a clamp. Huh. Wonder why they didn't put 2 flanges. But anyway, you got your support here. This will be cut, and I'll redo the, I don't know, that's the idea anyway. I'm thinking of seeing if I can get, I need a flange piece for this. So I can just detach it and put a new one on. We'll cut this and then I'll re-weld it up. I got a welder for that. And then I just need a straight piece. That's a theory anyway. See how crazy these things are bent? It's bent. It's like bent down and then into the muffler. This one's kind of bent this way, and I was hoping to reuse these pieces. I just cut and reattach, but they're not nice and round. They're all deformed when they made the bend. So it's like, let me see if I can find this typical flange. I don't know, is this a typical flange? Is this like a Ford flange? I mean, a ball flange, a flare, or is there a gasket in there? I don't know. All right, so we go from there. So here's your muffler. See the hot spot in that muffler? Woo-wee. Yeah. So there's a little restriction in that muffler right there. That's why it's all, that's the hot spot. And then it comes out, ow, something's right. Then we come out this way. And it goes from two inlet to a single outlet, but it increases in size to 3-inch. Here it's got a different style clamp on it. And it's got another bend and another bend, and this is where my muffler guy took over. We did a resonator delete, and then he had to make, since we took the resonator out, the resonator went right here. He had to make the bends for this, and I see how funky these bends are. Yeah. So my muffler guy can make the bends. They're not the prettiest bends, but he can do it. And welds look better than mine. But yeah, then I've got another hanger there, and then it goes over the axle. Pretty simple, right? Looking at it right now, if I put a muffler with 2 outlets, I'm thinking this cross member might be in the way. Dang it. You get it? You get the picture? Yeah. So anyway, I ordered the fittings. I ordered some tubing. I'm thinking of getting some clamps, not like this, but like the ones over there, instead of welding it. Because hey, if it don't work out, oh well. But if I weld it up and it don't work, well, there's just shit can everything after that. So let me show you what I got. This is kind of cool. Yeah, they insulated everything down here. A little heat shield. It's not insulation, it's a heat shield. Alright. We got a little dry shaft. That's kind of crazy. Well, guys, September 17th, Wednesday. We got clouds moving in, but it was still another hot day. I think we had another 100-degree day today. And humid. Some kind of tropical storm moving in. Expecting rain tomorrow. Wonderful. Meanwhile, I got my parts in for my exhaust. Almost all of them. Yeah. Summit. I got an account at Summit Racing, so if you've been watching the video, I already had the muffler, 40 series Flowmaster. I had the tubing, but I needed the clamps. I didn't have to put the clamps on. I could have welded it, but then you gotta, if I don't, with these at least I can adjust and move things around, change things without having to cut things out. So we're gonna go something like that for that 2024 Ranger with a 2.7 EcoBoost. We got dual 2.5-inch outlets, and then there's a port in there. It's just about as big as the case. This is a 4-inch case. I would say the port in the middle there where it comes together is about 3.5. You can see in there. And then it goes to the Delta fitting, which is like a V, and it splits and it goes back and it goes out and out the two over here, where there's another big port in there. Got these clamps. They're stainless steel, but they did come with galvanized bolts. So yeah, the bolts will rot away, but the clamps will still be good, right? Oh, the wind's blowing. Ding dong. Anyway, shit. It's good enough. I could change the bolts up, but let's see if this is gonna work. Let's see if it's gonna fly, right? So I'm gonna go up and over the axle and dump down. These may not be long enough. God damn, there's always some freaking noise around here. Yeah, these may not be long enough. We'll see. I got some nice stainless steel tips. This is after the axle. They got to dump down low enough, but not too low. So this is what's gonna look like. What I need to do is yeah. So what I'm missing is the flanged part. I'm going to add a piece on here, and then the factory connection there is a flange. So the flange on the tubing could be flared. It could be, I don't know what it, I have no idea. I can order the part, but I'll have to take apart the one on the truck over there to find out. So yeah, that's what's going on here. I don't think it's going to happen this weekend, but that's what's going on. I think once I get into the lift kit, I got a 6-inch lift kit for that truck. That'd be the time late. Let's just do the whole thing. Let's put this on. Good to go, right? Rock and roll.